You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item, whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Why are you dressed like that, CJ? What the hell is wrong with you?
CJ, can you do some high knees?
Is that a towel he has tucked in his shorts? Why are we allowing this?
It's a towel.
Why are we allowing this?
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Catch us if you can at Southland Casino Hotel and win your share of up to $1.8 million in free play and prizes. Join us for drawings every Saturday in May, June, and July. Each month, over 900 winners will take home free play or drive off in a new car or motorcycle. Be there for all 6 grand finale drawings and try to catch us if you can, only at Southland Casino Hotel. Must be 21 up. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
You want to be where you think the University of Memphis belongs.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what the next step is?
I think we're positioned, we're ripe for success. And so what I don't want to do is make an intermediate move if it's not going to position us well. And so my job is to make sure when that opportunity presents itself and the circumstance is right, that Memphis is prepared 100% to take advantage of it.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
Here we go. It's noon on GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It is the Thursday, September 11th, 2025 edition of the show. Today on the show, Brian Edwards from VegasInsider.com will join us as he does on Thursday. Give us picks for the weekend. His picks have been very, very good. There's been a bunch of controversy that has gone on this morning, including a gambling problem in collegiate sports. More on the Kawhi Leonard story. And obviously we got football starting tonight and carrying through the weekend. Ton of stuff to get to on the show today. Brian Edwards is going to join us. It's Thursday. It's beautiful outside. Smile. Let's do it. Turn it up. Yeah. I hope everybody's having a good day. All right, bunch of stuff to get to on the show today, not the least of which is a big football weekend that is coming up. Before I get to anything, I welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Cologne Rangers, Body Spray Bandits in Norset. Johnny Backpole, Johnny Bearcat, the Grim Roser. John Asparagus, Johnny Ned Carb, John Lance. He's Yogi Roser. He's Dr. Thunder. He's John the Polluter. He's Mr. World War II.
They do have a gift shop.
Almost brought you an Army helmet today.
They don't have Army helmets, though.
Oh, phooey.
They have hats.
All right.
They have, like, bucket hats.
That'll work.
But they don't have Army hats.
Devin Walker's here. He's the microphone mangler. Senor Quasadilla, Mr. Math, Navo Joe. The reporter, the photographer, he's Sir Hiss. He's Walker 93.
Right now, I am officially on iShowSpeed watch. If you don't know, iShowSpeed is in the M right now. We are trying to get speed on the show before the show's done.
We have certainly had, in the past, we've had Jesser.
Yes.
We have had some of the famous YouTubers and streamers that are part of American culture, and iShowSpeed is amongst the biggest of those.
Yes.
And evidently, he's bopping around Memphis, so we are trying to make connection with iShowSpeed and have him speed over here to the studio while he is bopping around Memphis. As I mentioned, Brian Edwards is going to be joining us later in the show, and we got a bunch to get to. Roser heading to New Orleans to watch the Mac Jones experience, etc. But yesterday was truly unbelievable. We left the show yesterday, and then by the time I was on my way home from the show, you start getting text messages. I'm sure that many of you in our broadcast audience got the same text messages about what was going on with the Charlie Kirk event. And the first thing was that he got shot. So immediately I did like what everybody else does, which is not the right thing to do. I went to social media. And I was met with this truly horrific video that I will never forget, right? Everybody, like, it used to be, this is the problem with autoplay now, right? It used to be you had to click on something in order to watch it. You don't have to click on anything to watch it anymore. And so now there were like the still pictures and you saw a guy get murdered live. And like when I was a little kid, like again, I could get in a long discussion about the Fall Society, but like you had to like you didn't get to, like that wasn't something that you saw. And now, like, of course, I was on my way to go pick my son up from school yesterday. And as a teenager, I know that he doesn't have his phone at school, so he doesn't know what's going on. And he's inevitably going to be taking his phone out, and, like, he's going to be met with it, too. And so I have to have this conversation prior to, this. I'm expressing to him, like, hey, man, when you see this come across, and I know, like, I was 15 once as well, right? And then as the day unfolded, and I got lucky because my daughter had 2 soccer games last night, right? So I had something to like focus on. I wasn't just doom scrolling like everybody does, in many cases. I wasn't just doom scrolling, but then inevitably there comes that point where you do start, like I got on social media and I was just honestly like appalled. It was appalling to watch people fighting with each other. Anybody that has listened to this show for a long time, and you can accuse me of whatever you want to accuse me of, but one of the things you cannot accuse me of is outsizing my self-importance on subjects of which you do not come to me for, right? I am from the old Johnny Carson school of, that's not why you're watching. That's not why you're listening. Because of what I think about this and what I think about this, right? And I've always kept that in mind. That being said, if there's one thing you know about me, it is that I believe in humanity, right? I've said this 100 million times, and I cannot say it enough. If I am walking to work and somebody is riding their bike across the concourse and they flip their bike and they land on their face, I'm not going to run over to them and go, who did you vote for? What's your political opinions on that? Like somewhere along the way, the internet has made us so crazy that we have lost sight of humanity and people. And anyone celebrating someone getting killed for their opinions about things is just beyond insane. And that was so bothersome to see. I don't care about Charlie. I don't follow Charlie Kirk on anything. I have seen his videos just like everybody else has seen his videos, right? Whether you're far right or you're far left or you're far whatever, right? Seeing a man get executed live is insanity. And all I will say is it's not going to, that political violence leads to more political violence. That's what happens. And so, Lord help us all. Lord help us all, because watching that unfold yesterday and then truly seeing the worst in people, never, ever am I going to somebody. I don't care if I cannot stand somebody. And honestly, like, we have to have it, like, he was a commentator. That's what he was. He was a commentator who was having, like, debates with people in person that felt very differently than him. And to me, that, like, more of that should be going on, right? Where people are expressing their opinion. You may hate his opinions. You may think he's the worst person in the world, right? But never do I want to see somebody. And honestly, I wish that we did not have to even see it, right? It was awful. That was horrendous to watch unfold. And hopefully, as I've said many times, I'm not into the politics thing, right? I listen to this person talk and I decide whether I agree with them. I listen to that person talk. I have some of my best friends are on one side of the table and some of my relatives and best friends are on the other side of the table. And the idea that we hate each other for the way we feel about different subjects is something that I will never comprehend. I will never hate you because of the way because you think differently than me, ever. I promise you that. And I'm not saying that I'm better than anyone else. I just wish more people took that stance, right? That in the end, we only got one chance to live, right? And to hate somebody because of because they think differently than you or because of whatever is, I don't think we're ever going to get anywhere, and I fear greatly, like what is ahead, because it seems like we are devolving. And the other thing is on the social media front. Like, I mean, I can't take it. I can't take it.
It was wild last night.
I can't take it.
It was wild last night. But like I said, it was weird. It was weird for me too, because it's like I had never heard of this. I had never heard of him until yesterday, and I started doing like a lot of like reading about the person yesterday. And then for me, it was like one of those things. Like, okay, like I saw some videos like he said he doesn't believe in empathy.
Okay, so that's a perfect one, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying that today.
A lot of videos
right?
that come across my timeline.
This is a good one, right? I don't want to get into it.
Yeah,
it's a long discussion. I will say on that one, right? People used that. I saw it. Oh, I'm supposed to be empathetic. Here's a guy that said he doesn't believe in empathy.
Yeah.
So what did I do? Why did Charlie Kirk say what he said, right? And empathy is a new wave thing or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And of course, there is a context to what he was saying, which was he thought that empathy is being weaponized. Look, again, I don't agree with these people, but it's like this idea of people use people's feelings in order to achieve something rather than, and he said, I prefer sympathy, right?
Yeah.
That is not something that is, and again, people then use that as a weapon to say, I shouldn't feel bad for this guy. He wouldn't feel bad for me.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, like, what are we doing? A guy, like, in the end, a guy got shot because speech.
Yeah.
That's what he did for talking. You can't be happy about that.
No.
Whether you agree with someone or not. There are people, I cannot stand their opinions on things. You can't be happy that someone gets shot in the head over them. No. What are we doing?
He's not.
We have to be able to have an exchange of ideas.
Yeah.
We have to. We have to. We have to be able to have an exchange of ideas without being violent. We have to. Full stop. Full stop. Otherwise, what are we doing? Yeah. You can't kill someone because you don't agree with them. I don't care if they're a Republican or a Democrat or whatever they are. What are we doing?
Yeah, it's insane.
It's insane.
But yeah, and like a lot of things he said about black people, like minorities and black people too. Like I saw a lot of that stuff where it's like he wished the Civil Rights Act got reversed and things like that, or like black people don't deserve this, black people don't deserve that. So that's like for me, it's like I was thinking like, okay, bro, and like this instance, like, should you care about somebody who wouldn't spit on you if you were on fire, right? But I think for me, I thought about like back when I was a kid, my mom and my grandma and everybody else was like, yo, no matter what, bro, you gotta still have that human side of you. Even if you don't really care about that.
I think we were all three raised in the exact same way, and that's why we've become such great friends and been coworkers for so many years. We were all raised in the same way, though we might have different opinions on a myriad of things, that you are to treat people as you want to be treated. And that's a full stop. That's a full stop, and it is a genuine tenet of which we all believe in. Because I have been around you guys for the last, you 2 decades, you a decade. I have never seen you guys mistreat people. You have never seen me mistreat people. And we have come across horrible people throughout our time. People that would wish us ill will. And you have to believe it. That is humanity. That is humanity. You treat people the way you want to be treated. And sometimes there are going to be people that don't do that, right? That don't do that. But that doesn't make you, that you can't devolve into that. No matter. You can't devolve into that. And watching it unfold yesterday and then watching, the reason I hate politics is because of the fighting. The idea that, like, you're on that team, I'm on this team, and that's the end of that. And I don't like you if you're on that team, and you don't like me if I'm on that. And it's like, what are we doing here, right? Yeah. What are we doing?
I think the part that bothered me the most is the people that are using the Christianity part to weaponize him being racist. That's the part that bothered me the most. Like that's the start. That's the thing I was seeing online. I was like, okay, let's not do this. Like I understand, like the dude can have, everybody can have an opinion. We're all entitled to our opinion. But I think because like even like there's some lawmakers that got killed a couple weeks ago. There's kids that are getting killed every day.
Sure.
There's people walking in churches and getting killed every day. Like
I hear that. I hear that.
Also focus on those things too, and not just because this
I hear
dude-
that, but I'm going to let me just interject.
Yeah.
The reason that this is happening is the same way. Do you remember when we talked about the Ray Rice thing, right?
Yeah.
Ray Rice, like it was on video. We saw it, right?
Yeah.
Anything that there is a visual to is going to get the attention. Full stop. Hate to tell you, look, there is a kid right now that's going to be the best player for the University of Memphis that is accused of dastardly things. I promise you, if there's a video or photos, that story is going to blow up 1,000,000-fold. 1,000,000-fold. God forbid the George Floyd thing wouldn't have been on video.
That's another thing he took a dump on.
But I'm saying,
Yeah.
God forbid it wouldn't have been on video. Because it's on video, because everybody saw it, that's why it is going to become. So when everybody does but what about this? But what about this? But what about this? Like, pretty much anything that is right there in front of everybody's face is going to be something that everybody is talking about, right? In a way that they're not if it's not in front of their face. We have been through this several times in the past. And again, I'm not asking anybody to show up to the guy's funeral or cry for him or you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is the celebration of somebody being executed and the idea that someone could be killed for their beliefs. You may hate someone's beliefs. They're allowed to have them. They're allowed to have them. There's tons of people I cannot stand what they believe about things.
Y'all working people I don't like,
But
bro.
they're allowed to have them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Without being executed, and I shouldn't be happy if they are. Nah. That gets us nowhere. And so here, obviously, look, I did not intend on talking about this at all, but I mean, for an amount of time. But it's just incredibly upsetting, and I will profess the same message to you that I have 1,000 times. If I can have any impact on anyone, it is to love one another. That is it. End of story. And I hope that you can always treat people the way you want to be treated. And if everybody lived by that, the world would be a much better place. That's my opinion on things, right? And last night was certainly a night that I wish there was no social media. It made me question it all. Honestly, I wish there was none. Last night, there was a time I wish there was none. I just watched a guy get murdered and then watch, society devolve into arguing with each other and yelling at each other. I mean, it's like, I think the internet in many cases, brings out the absolute worst in people that would not normally act that way in person.
No,
we've seen that a thousand times, right?
the visual stuff,
Yes.
it does make it, why it makes it a bigger deal is having a visual. But, I mean, to Devin's point, the Minnesota lawmakers that was murdered earlier this year.
The dude who walked into church last week.
Like, political
shot
violence
kids.
has been happening.
Right.
This is not the first time it's happened even this year. It is not the first time it has happened, and it's not going to be the last time
and inevitably the next time because I saw somebody last night that was so mad about it. They're like, keep that same energy when somebody from your party gets killed. And it's like, dude, stop. What are we doing?
That's not.
You can't be happy about any of it.
It's not. Like, I think
if you're a reasonable human being, what is going on? Yeah. What is going on?
Yeah.
Because the next person that gets
somebody tried to kidnap our mayor like a couple of months ago. that happened. Yeah, you had the stuff with Nancy Pelosi's house happen.
Yeah, keep that same energy with a lot of other topics, and when it comes to it, because I think it's overall the same issue, right? It's overall the same issue. Like, I understand, like, it's on video, but the overall issue is the guns thing, right? That's the overall problem, is people just walking around with straps, just letting off on people. And whether it's somebody you don't like or you do like, it's still, like, I think every problem should be addressed the same. Like, they were telling, like, yesterday, he's gonna get a medal for this, a medal for that. You shouldn't get a medal for being divisive, in my point, in my stance. But no, I just think every situation should be handled the same. Like, it's just, yesterday was a little wicked.
Sucked.
Because, like, the dude really, like, literally would spit on me if I was on fire. Wouldn't spit on me if I was on fire. He wouldn't.
I don't know. I don't know him well. I mean, again, I don't know the guy.
I watched enough videos yesterday. If I was on fire, Buddy would not spit on me, bro. He would walk right on by. So, like I said, but my grandma and my family and my mom and my dad told me, even though people they'll treat you however they want to treat you, bro, you smile in their face and let them know, bro, you ain't gonna drag me down.
Yeah, I don't know enough about I don't know enough about the guy in terms of what he would do towards. I don't know. I know what the internet says, right?
I mean, I watch videos of him actively talking about black people, talking bad, like derogatory, black women, me, and like so. There's the internet. That is his words. So that's why I was like kind of.
What did he say?
I mean, I can go back and find the videos. I bookmark a lot of them. Where, like I said, he wished the Civil Rights Act was overturned. Black people don't deserve this. Black people are the reason why violence happens. I can find a bunch of them. I was scrolling. I'm like, yo, this is the kind of person like I just can't. I can't roll, bro. But like I said, the way I was brought up is to okay, cool, note it,
right?
But keep it pushing, bro, because ain't nothing gonna stop.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna stop what I'm doing.
To watch it all unfold yesterday, and then to see all of the reaction, obviously made us all. I think any normal person gets intensely depressed by everything because I mean, generally we want people to be happy and we want people to get along, and it's part of the reason, as we've always talked about, why we love sports so much, right? Nobody knows. Like you're not wearing a sign saying this is my belief on this. This is my belief on this. This is who I voted for, right? When you walk into an arena, right? Everybody's, and feels like the longer, the more time it goes by, it gets more and more separated to where it gets more and more divisive. And hopefully, we will get closer to unity than divisiveness, but that does not seem to be the case. And I hope that this isn't a sign of things to come, honestly. I hope it's not a sign of things to come because we have seen this in the past, and in many cases, it is. We have a bunch of stuff to get to. The NFL is going to get back going tonight. You got news this morning that you are for sure going to be watching not only the Mac Jones experience in New Orleans, you are going to be watching the Mac Jones experience for the next 5 weeks. So, as someone who loved Mac Jones in college and in the draft and wanted to draft him, you finally have your wish.
So, why do you automatically go to the worst thing?
What do you mean?
It does not say Brock Purdy is out 5 weeks for sure. It says 2 weeks to 5 weeks.
I'm looking.
He could be out 2 weeks.
I'm looking right now, and it says report : Niners Purdy could miss up to 5 weeks. Jones expected to start.
Up to. Does it say he will miss 5 weeks?
It's for sure 5
And the
weeks.
original reports all say 2 to 5 weeks.
No.
This is sensational media right here.
Sensational
Let me
media
get,
is
yeah,
crazy.
fake news media right there.
I'm reading
this
it.
is why we don't trust you, because you
drive-
have this phony report.
Drive to New Orleans to watch Mac Jones.
I love Mac Jones.
I know you do.
I do love Mac Jones.
And so
I still believe in Mac Jones.
All right, so here's what we need to happen, Devin. This is exactly what we need. We need for the next 4 weeks to Roser. This is the first time I'm going to vote for Roser to be absolutely right about something.
Why?
About him.
Because they gave Brock Purdy the contract, and we need Mac Jones to be infinitely better than Brock Purdy.
That would be hilarious, bro.
And then we're talking Steve Berline, Troy Aikman. Can we even put him back in?
Drew Bledsoe, Tom Brady.
Yeah. Oh no. Yes.
Yeah.
The team is rolling.
Yeah.
The team is rolling. Is it his job?
Okay.
Is it
Let me
a guy
find out
that is?
Mac Jones and Tom Brady.
We need Mac Jones to have 20 touchdowns and 0 picks.
I would be.
And the guy that you paid $100 million to is now irrelevant.
I would be totally fine with that. Right? I just want to win.
No, we want quarterback controversy.
Yes, Roser.
That's
fine.
what we want.
If he goes 3-0, are you gonna start sweating?
No.
He loves Mac Jones.
I love both of them.
He's a Mac Jones guy.
I'd be like, cool, we got 2 quarterbacks.
Look at that
that
sound.
drip from week 1.
Bro,
What?
by the way,
Bro, he
Mac
looks like he's
Jones
in the
drip.
Talking Heads.
No, look up. He look
at
like
that week
down
one
the
Mac
house.
Jones
like one of them Peabody
Burning
ushers.
down the house.
One of them Peabody dudes that be letting out the ducks.
Hey, yeah, is he walking the ducks or has he got a carry-on?
They said he looked like they said he looked like a Gotham City villain.
No, he looks like the
The
Duck
Joker.
Master,
The Duck Master.
without his hat.
Duck Master dressing as dude.
You got the Duck Master as a quarterback. quarterback.
By the way, what is it? Why is he just like this to hold a clipboard?
Mac Jones is about to imagine what he's going to dress like when he gets to hold the football.
Double-breasted.
You got that tailored to be on the bench?
He is about to cook. Hell no. Take the under. We're about to run the F out of the ball.
No.
And we are going to run. Brian Robinson, McCaffrey.
We have a quarterback controversy that is going to be going on in San Francisco.
Get ready for some Jake Tunges.
Let me find out you got a Drew Bledsoe, Tom Brady situation on your hands, bro.
Might. I mean, hell, we had one a few years ago. Like, we started Trey Lance. He got hurt in the second game. Jimmy Garoppolo came in. He got hurt. Guess who came in after that? Brock Purdy, who was better than both of them.
So we're going to find out Mac Jones is better than him.
And we went. I mean, look. You know, like
you going to delete all your MVP Purdy
Sam
tweets?
Darnold had it a couple years ago. Guess who else had it? Nobody brings this up to like Darnold went to San Francisco and they let the wrong quarterback go because Darnold went to Minnesota and was really good last year. You know what they don't bring up? Baker Mayfield. The Rams had him. And they let him go to Tampa. And Baker Mayfield's been awesome. So some of these quarterbacks go to these places that actually have real head coaches. Like we have a real head coach.
Baker Mayfield had Matt Stafford was the quarterback.
Yeah,
there.
Matt Stafford's getting epidurals in his back.
Oh, stop already. Are you? Wait, hold on.
Is he not?
Is he not? Matt Stafford.
What's happening?
All right. Matt Stafford is one of the best quarterbacks of the last 10 years, okay?
Yeah,
it's not like they went off of Baker Mayfield.
Tomato.
You're an
You
idiot.
can't steal my thing. That's my thing. That's my thing. You can't steal my thing.
Tomato.
A horrendous
potato.
A horrendous example.
Banana.
Have fun with the Duckmaster.
Yeah,
It's going to be a big week for you.
Duckmaster quarterback.
We're about to cook.
All right. Also,
Saints can't stop the run.
Pablo Torre, he's not done. Now you've just pissed him off. Okay? All you've done with Pablo Torre is pissed him off.
Oh, my gosh.
Because yesterday, Adam Silver came out and was like, oh, yeah, I didn't even really know about this or whatever. Yeah, I think Adam Silver said he had never heard of Aspiration, which was the $300 million deal. I mean, that is one of the things from all of this. It's like, don't you think that they're going to do a little better vetting of team sponsors in the future when we have had the FTX thing with Sam Bankman-Fried go down, and now we've had the aspirate, like these Ponzi scheme things that have happened where it's like, oh, the name of the arena is this, but can't be the name arena anymore because actually they're not even a real company that has real money. I think we'd want to maybe look in a little more in depth in the future, but yesterday, Adam Silver made headlines for two different reasons. One's about the Kawhi Leonard thing, of which their investigation is still going on. The other, of course, honestly, if I was his PR staff, if I've had Adam Silver's PR staff, like, what is the face palm emoji? That's what they all had to be sending to each other in the background when he was asked the question about people not being able to afford watching NBA games. And he's like, well, they can still watch the highlights. Like, holy shit.
Bro, that's
like,
that's
that was just
Adam, you ain't supposed to say that out loud, bro.
I mean, at least Stephanie McMahon, when she was do you see how much trouble she's in?
Oh, what's Steph say?
Well, Stephanie McMahon was asked about, like, well, what about the people that don't have Netflix or whatever? She's like, well, they can use a VPN.
Oh, she did say that. Yeah, I saw that. Shout out Stephanie, man.
What I mean? And so she's in hot water with ESPN over telling people, well, there's ways around it, right? Yeah. It's not like our fans aren't going to be able to watch it, right? But can you imagine the amount of facepalm emojis when Adam Silver was presented with that question yesterday? And his answer was, really kind of a highlight league, and people can watch it on YouTube and whatever. It's like,
yeah, when keeping it real goes wrong, bro.
Yeah. I mean, otherwise, you are going to raise an entire generation of kids like my son, which are ones that watch, like, those condensed in the mornings, right? Like, especially for, like, the West Coast games or whatever. Yeah. I mean, that has been a ritual of his. Since he has been, 5 years old? Like, you can go on YouTube and watch the condensed games. That's what he does.
Yeah.
Right? That's how I would say, outside of Grizzlies games, that is how he keeps up with virtually anything, unless I call him in the room and say, hey, this Cavs-Pistons game's coming down to the end. Right? I'm in there watching them all the time. But, I mean, outside of Grizzlies games, he's keeping up with the highlights, right? But, I mean, I don't know how that – I don't necessarily think that does the best job of breeding your next group of fans. And I'm not saying group of fans. They will always care about your league and about what's going on, and the younger generation certainly does. I'm talking about, will they buy tickets? That's what I'm talking
that's the
about.
issue. Yeah.
I'm talking about, and again,
because they get everything in such quick excerpts.
We're gonna have a great case study on this, as I have a 15-year-old, right?
Yeah.
So, Lord willing, we will all be here and be able to talk about this in 5 or 10 years, and I could tell you whether or not he has friends that are season ticket holders. You know what I mean?
Right.
Is that group, are they going to grow up and become such big NBA fans that they want to have season tickets one day? Or is that just going to be the mode of operation of which they watch sport?
Yeah.
Is through the prism of highlights.
Which I hate that.
Right?
I can tell you my best memories of sport. Like, what's the greatest thing that is, like, for the Grizzlies in their organization that has happened as far as they've made it is to the Western Conference Finals, right?
Or 11.
Right, but the farthest they have made it is the West Finals.
Correct.
The game that they clinched.
Oh snap! Hey, Speed is headed to Bill. Shot stream snipe.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go for it.
You think you can get him up here?
I'm gonna try my best. Y'all chat. We're gonna try to get Speed up here.
All right.
That game they
go do it. See if you can get him.
Like that game was on the road. Like my greatest memories of the Grizzlies all came in this arena. They all came in the arena in person. Like the best memories are.
Yeah.
Like there's something to watching the game. Like, well, I don't know. Like even when we went to 49ers Titans, I don't know if I watched that game on a Thursday night just on my television, if I would remember it the way I did being there. Just remember A.J. Brown cooking Avery Thomas the entire second half, being like, what is going on?
Right.
You know?
No, there's certain look.
There's something to being there.
Yes. There's also, like, you know, in my case, the reason I am a sports fan is because my father took me to games. Like, that's what we did when I was growing up. Like, he, prior to the St. Louis Cardinals moving to Arizona, our first year there, the first year we moved, he bought tickets to the Cardinals so we could go to NFL games. And then after that, we went to Cardinals games. And after that, we were season tickets to the Blues. Like I was in a house where that was a thing that my dad did. Like that's what we did, and that's what we did together. My mom was a college professor that typically worked at nights, so it was me and my dad. My sister was 7 years older than me, so like throughout high school, I would come home from school. I would wait for my dad to get home from work at 5.
Yeah.
He would go upstairs. He would get, his clothes on. I would be ready to go, and then we would go downtown, and we would go to a game. And we did it, I was very, very blessed, right? But we had those season tickets from the time, my entire high school, that entire time. And, yes, those are the greatest memories I have.
You remember more
sports.
games.
Absolutely.
You remember the home
Absolutely.
games. Even if you watch all the road games, like we do with the Grizzlies. I watch all the home. I'm here for all the home games. I watch all the road games.
Yep.
I could remember way more about the home games than I can about the road games.
And are you, is the next generation who now have 70-inch TVs, now have a million different streaming services, and more importantly, are not used to watching full games.
Right.
You're almost training them to not watch full games. But then your business relies on them watching full games.
And the NFL does the same thing too, almost training them not to with Red Zone.
And honestly, their TV contracts now are so enormous.
Yeah.
Their TV contracts are so enormous that they might not care nearly as much about the in-person gate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The business is TV and highlights.
Yeah.
More so than it is tickets sold. But for local franchises, tickets sold is what matters.
Yeah.
Right? Tickets sold is what matters.
It's
tough.
It's a delicate thing, Adam. It's a delicate line Adam Silver's having to. I don't envy being in that position because he is right. Like it is a content league. Like
well, and also his job. Look, and this is something that Charles Barkley, fired off on them about, and this is something that we have resented a great deal, right? Are you making decisions with the fans in mind or only with who you serve, which is ownership in mind?
Right.
And all too often, the fans they're nowhere near the top 3 of the things that matter. And I do think that's, you look around and what is the greatest success story in all of sports in the last few years? It's not even close. It's the Savannah Bananas.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I follow that guy now on Instagram. Every decision he makes is based on the fans. And, bro, they now have teams. They're building a banana ball league. They're filling out, like,
dude, they sell
Neyland Stadium.
Dude, they sold out Clemson's football stadium 2 nights in a row. They had them on ESPN at Fenway Park.
They're going around everywhere. They're selling out literally everything. There's like a freaking 5-year waiting list for their tickets now. It's truly bananas. It's crazy. But, I mean, like, his whole thing is every decision they make, literally every decision they make is about fan experience. End of story. And it's almost like it shines brighter now than any light ever did in the world of sports because we feel like everybody else is making decisions that don't take the fans into consideration. So now you have, on this end, somebody that only takes the fans into consideration. Is that Devin right now?
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, and I guess what head are they holding up? They're holding up the Zach Edey head? They did. They got it out of here.
They did. They got the Edey head. They're going to go stream snipe speed.
They're walking down Beale Street, and they're trying to find iShowSpeed
Is he the one
to get him up here in the studio. What?
Jesse, how did he get really...
We'll find out.
It was Ronaldo. He is. He's the one, the Ronaldo thing.
Guy.
Yeah,
Sweet.
the Cristiano Ronaldo. That's right. Yeah.
Anyways, all right. So, hey, back to
By the way, their biggest crowd. They sold out Bank of America Stadium where the Panthers play, 81,000, and Clemson's Memorial Stadium, 81,000 people.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. That guy's a good follow on Instagram. The guy that started that league.
Who is it? What's his name?
I can't remember. He always wears the banana outfit, and he wears like the yellow top hat and everything.
That's awesome.
And like they have like a flat rate. They pay all the taxes on all the merch.
Okay.
So it's a flat rate. A $20 t-shirt is a $20 t-shirt. And like he just, everything they do is the fans in mind.
I love the flat rate of that.
Like the guy, I'm saying, like over and over again, everything they do is with the fans in mind.
Yeah.
And like I do think that like in the absence of so many other leagues keeping the fans in mind, this guy is... He is so fascinating to me.
They're the
Jesse
Harlem
is his name.
They're
His
the
name's
Harlem
Jesse.
Globetrotters of baseball, but they've taken it
way
even
bigger.
way bigger.
No, there's going to be a whole league now.
Because the Globetrotters don't like
Banana
sell
ball.
out FedEx Forum when they come. Like they don't. Yeah.
They'll sell out Landers.
Yeah.
What? No. This is
huge.
there's levels.
No,
as
we
I say.
could get the Savannah Bananas whenever they finish the Liberty Bowl renovations. Like you could get them there.
I hope so. All right. So, anyways, beyond the. We got off on the highlight deal. There was also the question about Kawhi Leonard, and then Pablo Torre is sitting back, I'm sure, watching in his office. Who shouted me out?
Dev just shouted. He's all.
Speed just said, shout out to Chris Vernon show.
Yeah.
No way. Oh, this are
they
bringing him here?
Are they bringing him here? How many? Where is which?
Oh my goodness, he's got a caravan with him.
Yeah, he does.
So this guy is he's as big a streamer as there is in the world.
He's definitely one of the big ones.
Oh my God, it looks like freaking Public Enemy walking down the
like
street.
it for real looks like.
Look at these guys.
There is somebody important walking down the street. There
Look
he
at
is.
that. There he is. He's right across the street. Come on up here. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, he's not. Is he?
He's walking down by Starbucks.
Okay, so he's right by Starbucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
he going to Starbucks?
You think this guy's got security? Brother.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Devin said well, I mean, you could see him there. He said there's like 3 or 4 guys.
Unbelievable. And he's live streaming right now, huh? Why is he in Memphis? Oh, he was going to hang out with Moneybag, is what Devin was telling me before the show. He's coming out here. I guess there's some connection with Moneybag. But he's just been bopping around like earlier, like before we went on the air today. He was down there by the river, like on Mud Island. And then I guess he walked up and made his way down Beale Street, and now he's at that Starbucks right now. Oh my God. Do you know how insane my son is going to go if we get that clip? Did you really get the clip, Jalen?
I've got it.
You've got the clip?
Yeah.
Did he really say that?
Let me see.
That is hysterical.
How do I attach this?
iShowSpeed. Oh my God. William's going to go insane. He's going to go absolutely insane. Number one, when he finds out that the guy was here. Number two, that he found out that the guy shouted me out. You should have seen what a big deal it was to my kids when Jesser came in here.
Right up on him, man.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah, BLJ just walked up. BLJ just walked right up on him. Yeah, man. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
all right,
that's wild.
Anyways, the guy ended up. But when Jesser was up here, I mean, Haley still watches that back.
Yeah,
she's like, "There's your studio." He was such a big deal to them. There's no way to describe how these streamers and YouTube people, how big they are to a younger generation. Because they're just, they're on their tablets.
Yeah,
and
right.
They're on their tablets and they're on their phones all the time. And this iShowSpeed guy, Kai Sinet, and a couple of the other streamers are so big. They are so big.
Yeah, here it was again. If anybody,
wait, is there a video?
Yeah, but it's.
Oh, shout out to the Chris Vernon show, man. All right.
That's so cool. I got it DM'd to me. Oh, you have it, Jalen?
He said he's got the video.
All right.
This is hilarious. BLJ, the greatest in-arena host.
Oh yeah, they sent it to us.
What? They already sent us
I
the
retweeted
video?
it. I just retweeted it because Shadow Shaba, a.k.a. Kaysen, sent it, just tagged us on Twitter in it.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
That's cool.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Me.
All right.
Yup.
Oh yeah, go ahead, talk it up because he knows what he's dropping the next day, and what he dropped today was that a limited partner with the LA Clippers reportedly sent $2 million to a now bankrupt company that allegedly gave Kawhi Leonard an endorsement for a no-show job. So here was the advancement of the story, right? So the idea was that 10 days before. They owed, and Kawhi Leonard was saying they owe me $1.75 million, right? That's what he was they were on the hook for.
Yeah.
Bro, you owe me $1.75 million.
Right.
And someone from the Clippers sent them $2 million right before they had to pay. And
yeah.
I mean,
it's
this is getting worse and worse. If you're just sitting back and you're being like, what are the possible coincidences with this? And you're just not, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. We got to start using our brains here. And that is the thing with all of this. It's are they going to, even if they don't have it, a paper trail, are they just going to find, or is it going to be one of those where it's what? Say what? Oh, yeah. No, I heard the shout out. We got the shout out. We did get the shout out. Tell me what happened.
Well, we were walking down Bill Street.
Yeah, Bill
the whole
Street.
crew, BLJ, me, the rest of the crew.
Come here, BLJ.
BLJ, come on, BLJ. Me,
You're the man
BLJ,
responsible
Trey.
for this.
Best hype man in the land.
Best hype man in the land. And you got him to say my name.
Yeah.
That was
Look,
awesome.
we're
Yeah,
walking
man,
through.
you just walked right up on it.
The guy's got Public Enemy around him. They were walking down the street in vests, and you remember
It's like the
old
president, bro.
Do you remember the old Fight the Power video?
Yeah.
I was like, good grief, it looks like Public Enemy. That dude has security.
Oh, no, real
Just to let you know, when you do best in the league, baby. You do as you please, baby.
Look, dude said, yo, that's the hype man. Let him through. Let him through.
That's the hype man. Let him through.
Let him through. Look, I had a photo.
All right,
in my
so
hand.
you guys were walking with John Morant and Zach Edey.
Yeah, I don't think he knows basketball because he saw the photo of Ja. He was like, "Oh, that's dope, bro." So I don't think
he didn't even know who it was.
He don't even know I think he's more of a soccer guy.
Yeah, he is. He's a Ronaldo guy.
Bro,
Devin, you sweating really bad.
I'm sweating, bro.
Yeah, why are you sweating like that? Because you met your hero?
No, bro. I'm hot, bro. I wanted to ask him about taking that spear, but no, bro. We talked about it before the show.
Oh, that's right, on WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Oh, the Braun Breaker. Or Royal Rumble.
The Royal Rumble, he took the spear.
Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
Dude, that was the worst.
Yeah, I wanted to ask him about it, but BLJ got us the shout out. That's all that matters.
So what happened?
Bro's walking down Beale Street.
No. When you guys, so you see the caravan coming down Beale Street.
You see the swarm of people coming out.
Yep.
He walks into one of the stores, comes out, swarm of people come in, boom, just walk right into the swarm.
Bro,
that's it.
Now, Vernon, we were talking about before the show. Is there a group of people surrounding him? Bro, it is hella people. People pulling up in cars, like barking out their windows.
Right across the street, it's probably like 15, 20 cars that just block the street. Yeah. And then you got like a whole bunch of like 20, 30 kids or adults that just ran from I don't know where they came from.
Tell them to go to school.
No, bro,
they should be in school.
They might be full-blown adults.
They got Ronaldo jerseys. A dude pulled out like a Manchester United flag out of nowhere.
What?
Like he was like, yo, yeah, it's a lot going on.
So wait, you guys just ran right up on him when he was walking down the street?
Yeah. We saw the street and we were like, yo, we don't walk up on him.
And did.
So we tried to.
You tried to get him to come in here?
I think we got an onslaught though. We got him with the onslaught because we have 4 people. You couldn't tell all 4 of us no. We had 4 people. We attacked. He recognized BLJ, let him through.
Slide on.
Who recognized you?
One of the security people.
It's not a value of who it was.
One of the security people recognized BLJ, so he let us do. Like
my mission was to make sure that he said your name.
My man, you did.
Shout out to the Chris Vernon show.
Best hype man in the league.
Best hype
man in the league.
Look, I set the screen. With security with a photo in my hand.
Best hype man in the league.
BLJ did the real work, man. I'm a utility man, bro. We just set the screen. BLJ roll. We got the shout out. That's what matters.
That's all that matters, baby.
Hey, smile and wave.
Yeah.
Smile and wave.
Hey, with that being said,
hey, let's go.
Good job by you. Good job by you. All right.
Turn up, man.
Unbelievable. So when you guys were walking down the street, he's just got, how many security would you say?
Like 85, bro. It's like presidential, bro.
Yeah, Dave, you told me earlier he had like 3 or 4 people, and we saw him turn that corner. I was like, yo, that is not 3 or 4 people.
It's like dudes on every corner, bro. Like, yo, he got real security, bro. Like dudes in black trucks.
Dude, the one guy was standing out there with like a vest and no shirt underneath it. I was like, oh my God.
Raw dog in the vest is insane in Memphis, bro. Like, it is a lot
If you've got on a vest with no undershirt, you mean business.
Ready for war, bro.
Yeah.
he walked in Starbucks and we were standing outside.
Yeah, dude, that had to have been a disaster.
And they're like, the security's like, all right, you can go this way. So it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, he's gone. It's a wrap.
Did he go up the alley between Silky's and?
He went straight down this street right here. Right.
Oh, he went straight down
and
Third.
turned right. Yeah.
So he turned right there by in front of the FedEx thing right there.
So when you ran up on him, what did you say?
I was like, bro, here's a gift from Memphis, bro. I had like the photo of Ja dunking on Malik Beasley in my hand.
You were gonna give it to him.
I was gonna give it to him as a gift for me. I was gonna give it to him, and you could tell he's not a basketball fan because he like, looked at it like he was confused.
He was like, oh,
cool.
that's dope.
That's dope. I was like, oh, that's dope. And I was like, yo, take it. Take the photo. But then I got BLJ, did the real work. Slid in there.
And BLJ went in there and said, so did you invite him up here?
We tried.
And then,
but then we're just like, we just said, yo, GLJ just got the shout out. That's all that matters. We got iShowSpeed to say the words.
Yeah, he did.
Look into the camera and say,
that's cool.
Shout out to the Chris Vernon show.
Shout out to the Chris Vernon show.
That lives forever.
Unbelievable.
That's
cool. BLJ, the GOAT.
Yeah.
My feet hurt, by the way. Y'all don't wear Doc Martens when you're trying to chase down iShowSpeed. I got Doc Martens on, bro. I'll show you these shoes I'm wearing right now.
So somebody asked earlier.
Like, look at these what I'm wearing today, bro.
And when I say somebody, Roser, he was like, why is he here? And I said, Devin said he was like going to hang out with Moneybag Yo or something.
Yeah, hanging out Moneybag, hanging out with NLE Chopper. He's doing like a.
What was he coming in town? You don't
he's
know?
Doing like a U.S. tour. Like he was in Nashville yesterday.
Oh, he was?
Yeah,
okay.
So he's doing it's a 35-city tour he's going on, just walking around cities, just hanging out, doing stuff.
Oh, and so then he's going to meet different celebrities from those cities.
Which is dope.
So he's going to go find Moneybag and he's going to find, who'd you say?
NLE Chopper.
NLE.
He already did it. He did juking. He juked on the river.
He also met the mayor. Right? He met Paul Young.
He met
already.
Paul Young. He met our boy Kevin Kane. There's a 0% chance Kevin Kane knew exactly what's happening.
Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Hello, Speed.
Hello, Speed.
He did Bass Pro.
Is your first name I? Or is it?
Show the middle name?
Is it one word?
One word?
One word or two words.
Where can I watch this? It's like my dad asking me about our podcast.
Yeah. Your dad still doesn't know how to.
It's been 15 years.
Still doesn't know how to find it.
How do I watch it?
YouTube.
Okay. That says Kevin. No offense to Kevin Kane.
Yeah.
Shout out Kevin Kane.
What's it on? It's on Twitch, man. It's on what?
Twitch? The thing you shake?
Is that like Twitter?
Yeah, no, bro. It's a streaming platform. But no, he was.
That is what he's on, right?
Yeah, Twitch, YouTube too.
He streams live on YouTube.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah, he streams on both. But yeah, bro, look, we got our moment, bro.
iShowSpeed.
I probably saw my hand in there trying to give him the photo. But,
That is hilarious.
I took an L.
Were they able to get the video, Roser?
Yeah, we need the video.
Yeah, Jalen has the video.
Can you run it?
Oh, he does?
And it's.
Tune in to the Chris Vernon Show. Appreciate y'all, man.
Are we not?
Who? Chris Vernon Show. That's our podcast for the Memphis Grizzlies. Oh, shout out to the Chris Vernon Show, man. All right. All right. Everybody tune in to the Chris Vernon Show. Appreciate y'all, man. All right.
Bro, BLJ, like, he was like dapped up his chest.
It's so
by the way,
good.
you play that. You see me on the side walking down the street, Bill Street, trying to make sure we
In your Doc Martens.
In my Doc
Are
Martens.
you regretting the Doc Martens?
I'm definitely regretting the Doc
Wait,
Martens.
that is, and you bought those when we went to Nashville.
I did.
Because you needed dress shoes for that event we went to.
So I bought them.
What was it? Oh, it was Tony's Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Tony
and I've been
sang.
swagging. I've been swagging them ever since, bro. I feel like that was a moment in my life, you know.
Green Hills Mall?
Yeah.
Is that what it was? It was, right? It was Green Hills.
You want to hear a text I just got?
Yeah.
I saw you on Speed Stream.
Oh, nice.
Let's go!
Was it Jaron Jackson Jr.?
No, it was not Jaron Jackson Jr.
Oh, okay.
Actually, he's trying to link up with Jaron. Maybe we should do that.
You just said he doesn't know basketball.
Maybe
You
that's-
tried to give him a John Morant picture and he didn't know who it was.
Oh, he said, "Oh, that's dope, bro."
He is, by the way, he is wearing a soccer jersey too. Like, he's walking around wearing a soccer jersey.
Yeah, that's
We should have greeted
It
him.
has to be. It had Nike logo and a bunch of
jersey.
sponsor stuff on it.
Yeah.
We should have got him an iShowSpeed. Memphis
We didn't.
Grizzlies.
I mean, we didn't know until
Yeah.
I didn't know he was going to be here until you told me 10 minutes before the show that he was like down by the river. No, I texted. Right? I didn't know. I guess Jenna knew.
Yeah,
but I
but-
didn't know that iShowSpeed was going to be here. Hey, we got the shout out.
We got the shout
That
out.
was
That's
great.
what matters, bro.
BLJ. BLJ doesn't care.
No, he doesn't.
straight
Look,
up
the
to
thing
it.
is, look, I was like, yo, these dudes
Oh
are
my
big as hell.
God.
I ain't finna try to push through with this photo.
buddy.
But BLJ?
But that's because he's got big muscles.
Yeah, yeah,
BLJ's got big
yeah,
muscles.
yeah. I just do barely. I do like 3 push-ups.
BLJ could be on security.
Yeah.
He's the,
They
BLJ
thought he was security.
BLJ is the kind of guy
They
that
thought he was security. He was the late arriving security.
He's also the kind of guy that wears a vest without an undershirt.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
For sure.
And is proud of it.
Yes.
Hey, yeah, bro. He dapped him up, and I was like, look.
I wear a vest without an undershirt. People think I'm going swimming.
Or you might be going through life crisis.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't wear a vest with no undershirt.
They think,
swimming.
they think I'm going swimming. They'll be like, oh, this guy's got on a bobber.
Oh my gosh. I ain't gonna lie, my feet hurt like a bug. My feet hurt like a
You're trying to keep up with iShowSpeed.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
wow.
wonder
What a
else they gonna
day.
do.
What a day. What a weird day to have one of the biggest streamers in the world walking outside our studio.
Yeah.
Walking around, bro.
Never
That's
know.
crazy.
But
Never
look,
know.
Now we can look. This is what we should do next. Now that he said the Chris Vernon Show name, we can just drop the link. Be like, iShowSpeed is a fan, so should you be.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
We needed to. I wish he would have come up here.
Yeah, look.
I tell you this, I was telling
Rose.
Roser, to this day, I have had all manner of famous people come up here to this studio. Awesome ones, too. And even NLE Choppa, like, filmed a video for my son when he was little for me. And Jaron's done nice things for my daughter, etc. But, like, to this day, if you were to ask, like, the biggest thing I've ever done in their eyes was have Jesser in here.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, I mean, I didn't even know who it was.
Yeah, Jester's like
When
big.
we first had
Jester's big.
Buddy.
Big.
Is he ever?
Yeah.
It's so strange to me how the world has changed so greatly to where, like, those are the TV and movie stars. That's who it is. Do you know that I saw a story the other day I was reading, and I'm always keenly aware of what they're saying about our youth as the father of two. And they were saying that they asked like a 5th grade class what they want to be when they grow up.
Yeah.
By far, the number one answer was YouTuber. You think about how old that feels, makes us feel.
Nah, for real.
I mean, it was like there was the kid that wanted to be a baseball player, the kid that wanted to be a basketball player, kid that wanted to be a football player, kid that wanted to be a doctor. There's always the girl that wanted to be a marine biologist, right?
Yeah.
Because she loves fish, or or dolphins or something. And then there was always all these jobs that the people were listed, but the idea that the number one job listed by kids now is not a job that even existed when any of us were in college or I guess in high school, it's crazy.
It's the same thing. Like,
it's crazy.
When I used to do social media, it was like one of those things where like when I was in high school, like I could never imagine like doing social media for a living.
Right.
It was like just a hobby. You know what I'm saying?
That's
but
right.
now like it's like full-fledged career.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a career now. Like it is. They pay people to be good at the internet. I was one of those people at that time.
No,
but,
I'm saying YouTuber was number one, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Number one, like by a wide margin of what kids wanted to be when they grow up.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's what's famous to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what that's what they look at and go, that would be the job. I want to make money doing that.
Yeah, just walking around talking to people.
And here's the crazy thing. It is infinitely more attainable than any of the things you and I mentioned. I'm serious, when we were kids. Frankly, there was 0% chance any of us were going to become professional athletes.
Not for real.
But we all wanted to be. We didn't know. Like, you actually could become a YouTuber. You know what I mean? You could become a successful YouTuber. You could. Yeah. I mean, again, you got to put the hard work. You got to have the personality. But I mean, like, you find your niche and you could make money doing that. Like, I think maybe 3 years ago, I would have been like, nah, you better focus on what that, to me, it would have almost been like far-fetched.
Yeah.
But like now I'm like, geez, like you see how many people are making so much money off of that, and then now there's TikTokers, and now there's people that have stores on whatnot, and now there's people that can do this and whatever. It's like, it's just a total open door. And that's what kids want to be. They look at this guy. That guy is infinitely more famous than any no lie. I bet to my son that would be infinitely. That will be when I show him that today. That'll be a way bigger deal. Like maybe if I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, it would be bigger than like even. I was gonna say Dak, or I was gonna say Dak, or I was gonna say maybe like LeBron. Like if LeBron was like, "Hey, listen to the Chris Brown," like that would be like that, because it would be so weird.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It would be so strange that maybe that one would get a bigger rise. But I mean, this is certainly these are the guys that are famous now.
It's a big day, man.
They're bigger. They're bigger than like certainly any TV or movie star.
Oh yeah,
there's no such thing as that to them.
Because now it's crazy.
They don't care about
now the people that are Twitch streamers and YouTubers and comedians on Instagram, they're now the movie stars.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Those are now the people they put in movies because the people they resonate.
And also just regular people.
Yeah.
That like people, you know what I mean? Like I was seeing this thing the other day, and it was this guy. I didn't even know who this human being was. Where it was like it was this guy like ran an outdoors channel. It was like this story about this guy that ran this outdoors channel, and it was like, do you know what I'm talking about? It's super, super famous. No. It's an outdoors channel. Guy was like mega likable and whatever, and I guess like 18 months ago or 24 months ago, whatever, like he posted a video and said goodbye. Like they had like millions and millions of followers, and the thing had blown up so big, and it was just like a regular guy, like out in the sticks.
Yeah,
and he was like, I just, this has been fun. It was nice to get to, connect with so many different people. He's like, but my family can't grow. Like, we can't do this. We can't do this. Like, it's gotten to the point where I can't, people try to find us. People try to find out where we live. We can't go out and about. I don't want my kids to grow up like this, whatever. Yeah. And it was like this whole thing, and this guy was lamenting, like, man, this was my favorite channel. I still go back and watch these videos. And here's a guy that just like, my family can't handle this. This is not going to be, and I can't do this with my kids to where, like, we can't even go anywhere. We can't live a normal life because we've gotten too big on YouTube. I can't remember what the channel was, but it's like an outdoors guy. And it was like a regular dude, like from the sticks, who made like this outdoors channel that people loved. And he just walked away from it. And he said, I can't, It got to the point where he didn't want the fame.
Outdoor Boys.
There it was.
That's what it's called.
You found it?
They had 15 million subscribers.
He walked away.
They did a ton of stuff.
You see the story? You see the story about him walking away?
Yeah, it was May 19th. Talked about why they're shutting down. Yeah, you can find it online.
He said he couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah, but their videos
and the family, and he had kids, and he's like, this is not.
And their videos are how to survive extreme winter survival camping with no tent and no sleeping bag.
The little video I saw was him in a thing. He's got a light and he's like whittling or something.
Yeah.
And there were wolves outside. And he was like, you hear them? Those are the wolves.
Yo.
And it was like, they were like, "Whoa." And he's like, oh, there's 2 of them. He's like, all right, be real quiet. He was filming the whole video. I was like, this is awesome.
He's got another one here that's got 24.
He wasn't like scared at all.
Here's 24.3 million views. 4 days camping in Alaska at negative 23 degrees.
Oh, he built different.
Like, how do you do? Yeah, man.
He built different.
Like,
people say they loved this guy. But then it got to where people were like trying to figure out where he lives, how they could find him, how they could meet him. The kids, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I don't know. This is not. I'm very appreciative of what this become. I can't do this. You all right?
Yeah, that's
crazy. I can't do this.
Dang.
But that's just so I'm saying that's a regular guy that blew up that big, doing like this guy has no you know what I mean? There's no training for making videos.
He
just became this. He became a phenomenon.
He does say it also got hard with all the stuff he had to do. The time and energy it takes to make the videos, late night editing, packing and unpacking for trips, camping with pneumonia, rebuilding a homestead while injured, creating the content. Said it's great because it allowed me to provide. He said, but he did say him and his wife real concerns what it'll do to our family if I keep growing my YouTube channel at this pace. And the time to stop is before this problem gets so out of hand that my family and I can't live normal lives. So he knew it was coming. It had already kind of started, like, I can't go places.
And so the whole original point of this was, bro, it does happen to people. You know what I mean? Like, being a famous YouTuber is a thing that can happen. Like, this guy, you've never heard of it.
Yeah.
Right? But this guy was.
He is.
It was a cool story to read about a guy that just because it was like some story about like this YouTuber walked away from.
So this dude is.
He walked away from 15 million subscribers.
This guy, he was born.
He just said, "I'm done."
He was born in Alaska. He's a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. He's got a political science degree from BYU. He has a law degree from George Mason and practiced law in Virginia for 10 years in criminal defense before moving his entire family to Alaska. And they started doing this. He started. He served as a missionary in Japan where he met his wife. Wow, man, this dude's really lived a life, man. That guy's really lived.
But my point is this: 15 million subscribers. This guy was as big as it gets in that niche.
Yeah,
you never heard that story ever, right?
Just walked away.
But you also never heard that story. I mean, like it's like stuff happens like daily.
So wild. So all of his sons, he said all 3 of his sons want to be YouTubers. And the oldest, and this is as of May 19th, his oldest son has a channel called Outdoor Tom that already has over 800,000 subscribers.
Unbelievable. All right. What a story.
And he said he's actually helping his son with his channel. So.
Brian Edwards from VegasInsider.com joins us weekly. He has been good so far this year, and he's got us his favorite games of the week on the other side. Chris Vernon Show.
You want to be where you think the University of Memphis belongs.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what the next step is?
I think we're positioned, we're ripe for success. And so what I don't want to do is make an intermediate move if it's not going to position us well. And so my job is to make sure when that opportunity presents itself and the circumstance is right, that Memphis is prepared 100% to take advantage of it.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Catch us if you can at Southland Casino Hotel and win your share of up to $1.8 million in free play and prizes. Join us for drawings every Saturday in May, June, and July. Each month, over 900 winners will take home free play or drive off in a new car or motorcycle. Be there for all 6 grand finale drawings and try to catch us if you can, only at Southland Casino Hotel. Must be 21 up. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you. Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Who do you go to learn still? Like, who are you looking to for inspiration?
A couple years ago, I went and visited, even though he's younger than me, but we've got great admiration for one another. Went and visited Dan Lanning out at Oregon, right? A young head coach who's had some success. Mike Norvell may not have had the season he wanted in the past. We can still get on the phone and talk about things, right?
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt, live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris
On one morning
Vernon.
bright and clear, my old folks and I drew near, just a village down in sunny Tennessee. I'd been speeding.
All right, we're
on
back.
that
Chris
train
Vernon
that would
Show.
bring me back again.
We have a big college football weekend ahead. There are a lot of great games. I don't know how many of the great games are going to be included in Brian Edwards' picks for this upcoming weekend, but I do know that we're going to touch on all of them no matter what. Brian Edwards from VegasInsider.com joins us as he does every week. Oh, how are we feeling?
I warned you, Brian, about that quarterback.
Let's go ahead and get it out of the way.
How are we feeling?
Yeah. I feel good. I feel
You do?
good.
Okay, you're a South Florida fan now.
No.
Okay. I didn't say that. How good? How good did you feel?
He's in a no-lose situation for him because
Thank you, Roser.
He doesn't like Billy Napier, so if they lose, Billy's going to end up just being gone. But if they win, well, then he just gets to celebrate Florida wins, and he wants them to win. So
I think Florida is very dangerous this week because of it.
So do I.
I think they're very dangerous because this feels exactly like the friggin' Billy Napier. This is the way this goes, right? Everybody hates him. Everybody wants him fired, and then somehow he beats LSU.
I completely agree. I got +9, but as long as you're getting 7 or better, I still like Florida. And look, Napier's notorious for being awful as a favorite and fantastic as an underdog. Florida is a road underdog, 6-3 against the spread. But if we count his Ragin' Cajun days in his whole head coaching career, he is 14-6-1 against the spread as a road dog and 26-14-1 against the spread overall as any sort of dog. And LSU's win at Clemson is not, I know it's only 1 week and 1 data point, but it's not aging very well. I mean, Troy was up 16-3 at Clemson at halftime last week. And for Florida, Caleb Banks, who's a defensive tackle who had a monster game against LSU last year. He has not played yet this year, but he's back this week. In fact, he's not even probable. He's completely off the injury report. Now, unfortunately, we do not get the wide receiver Dallas Wilson back, but LSU's got O-line issues. I love their running back, Caden Durham, but he's only got 103 rushing yards on 30 carries for 3.4 yards per carry average. In Florida, no excuses. We lost, but more than 100 yards of penalties, 2 touchdowns called back. I think Florida will cover as long as they're getting at least 7.
All right, Florida +7.5 at LSU. How did I know you were going to like that? All right, what we got next?
Let's go Arkansas, Ole Miss over 61.5 at last look. So these teams always play high-scoring games. 3 of the last 4 have had combined scores of 94, 69, and 103. 7 of the last 10 got to at least 64. And Taylon Green is, I know it's been 2 cupcake opponents, but he is playing fantastic. 71.9 completion percentage, 10-2 TDI and T ratio, 192 rushing yards and 1 touchdown, 10.7 yards per carry average, and their new running back, who's a transfer from Buffalo, is averaging 10.8 yards per carry. And we know Ole Miss is going to score points as usual. They scored 63 on Arkansas last year, and I don't think Arkansas's defense is very good. I mean, they've played well against these 2 cupcake opponents, but I think we get points galore.
I love this, and I love Green, too, the quarterback for Arkansas, so I think he could put up a bunch of points.
And last year's game, like you said, that went like super high, the 94 total points last year. Taylon Green didn't even play this whole game.
He got hurt.
He got hurt. He split snaps with Malachi Singleton, but Green, when he was in the game, was 10 of 14, 158, no touchdowns, no picks. So he didn't even get to play that full game.
Arkansas has been a thorn in the side for Ole Miss, too.
And Ole Miss's defense is not what it was last year.
It's one of those games that Ole Miss, if you talk to Ole Miss fans, they're always scared about the Arkansas game.
Yep, especially in Fayetteville. But, they had that 52-51 thriller 3 years ago.
Yep.
Kentucky had more yards against Ole Miss than they did against Toledo.
Wow.
That tells you anything about Ole Miss's
All right,
defense.
so I like this one. I like over 61.5. I think there's going to be a bunch of points in that game.
And, can we name more than 2 play callers better than Petrino and Kiffin? We'd be pressed to.
Yeah, right. No, they want to score. They want to play a shootout. That would be fun for both of them to get to call their entire playbook worth of plays. All right, I like that. Arkansas, Ole Miss over 61.5. Florida plus 7.5 against LSU. What else we got?
It's Diego Pavia's world, gentlemen. We're just living in it. He is now 9-2 against the spread with 6 outright wins as an underdog at Vandy, and as a road underdog 5-0 against the spread with 3 outright wins. They outyarded the Hokies 490 to 248. And if you didn't watch the South Carolina game or look at the box score, they got outyarded by South Carolina State, an FCS opponent, 270 to 253. South Carolina State had more than 10 minutes of time and possession advantage, and it was 3-0 South Carolina State with 5:01 left in the second when Vakari Swain had a 65-yard punt return. Then they get a 3-and-out, and then they get another punt return for a touchdown, and then they got a 46-yard scoop and score in the second half. And let's remember, Swain had to have an 80-yard punt return to get the spread cover in the Va-Tech game in week 1, 24-11. So obviously South Carolina's offense is struggling. Now they've won 16 in a row over Vandy, but only one with Diego Pavia. And last thing on this game, I was watching Busted and the Boys podcast with Pavia this summer. They asked him point blank, what game are you looking forward to the most? He said this one. He goes, I lost the game against South Carolina last year. I played my worst game of the year. He was 16-31 for 166. And this is the game he's looking forward to the most. Now, I got Vandy plus 5.5, but I don't know. Do y'all use a certain book these days? I know it's 4.5 at FanDuel.
We're not married.
Yeah, we're not married.
Okay, and I'm going to call for the outright upset, fellas.
Oh, wow. All right, hey, how about the over-under on this one? What's the number? Because I think the over could hit in this, too.
Oh, gosh. Let me get my odds up.
What's the number on Vandy, South Carolina?
Okay, it is.
I could see that. I could see them both scoring a bunch.
48.5 or 49.
I think I like the over.
I think I'm just gonna roll with Vandy.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I'm not
against it.
All right, so you like Vandy. All right, you like Vandy, you like Florida, you like Ole Miss, Arkansas.
Over. I like.
Over.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What we got next?
Let's go Haynes King over 48.5 rushing yards.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go with Georgia Tech.
Well, I loved it at plus 8.5 during the summer, but I mean, I feel like all the value's been sucked out of it. I feel the same way about Tennessee. I love how Tennessee's playing right now, but I was expecting it to get bigger numbers. So I'm going over 48 rushing yards on Haynes. Oh, by the way, a stat though, Brent Key, 15-6 against the spread, 11 outright wins as an underdog. But Haynes King has had 82 or more rushing yards in 9 of the last 19 games, and he's had 58 or more in 12 of the last 19 games. So over 48.5.
All right, over 48.5 on Haynes King. Vandy, Ole Miss, Arkansas over. Florida plus 7.5 against LSU. What do we got next? Any other college?
I'm going to do Star Thomas anytime touchdown, plus 120 for the Vols. He's already scored 3 touchdowns. He's getting more of the touches in the red zone. And, kind of like Clemson, you got a buy low opportunity with Georgia, but I just like how Tennessee's playing, but I need to be getting more points. I'd love Georgia to take a lead early, and if I can get Vols live or at halftime, like plus 7, and I do the same thing with Georgia Tech, if I can get a better number live line, I would probably jump in on the underdogs in both of those games.
Okay, so you don't like the number. You don't like Georgia with the short line against Tennessee.
I mean, I know they probably were just being vanilla, and Mike Bobo, is vanilla. But, man, I mean, did you see Georgia's box score in their game last week? I mean,
pretty brutal.
Yeah, I mean, they just.
What about your South Florida Bulls versus Miami? This would be the most unbelievable college football story I can remember if they were to start off the season by beating Boise, Florida, and Miami back to back to back to start the year.
Yeah, when you just said that, it made me think of Pat Hill and Fresno. They won 3 to start the year that were all on the road, non-conference one year. Obviously, that was like 15, 20 years ago.
Wasn't one of them Wisconsin? I think it was Wisconsin, right?
One of them was definitely Colorado.
Okay.
Yeah, Wisconsin sounds right as well. But man, it's hard to be up 3 weeks in a row. But in my contests where we have 25 specified games, I have to pick it. I have picked South Florida, but I just don't know if I'm gonna bet it. 'Cause, man, it's hard to be up 3 weeks in a row, but they are getting 17.5, 18. So I lean the USF. Maybe I'll end up betting it. I don't know.
All right. What about the other big one of the top 20 matchups, which is Notre Dame, Texas A&M?
Oh, I had A&M last year, and that worked out awful. And I had Notre Dame at Miami. I don't know. Neither one of those teams are doing it for me right now.
I got to ask you about one other college. Do you have any other college picks before I ask you about the other ones? Okay. We're worried that Memphis line keeps crashing down against Troy.
You know what? I was thinking if it gets to 3, I might bite on Memphis, but are we calling this a look ahead with the Razorbacks on deck?
I mean, I think I think also we don't know what to make of Troy being up 16-0 at Clemson.
Right?
Is that about Troy or is that about Clemson?
Well, I know one of the 7 of the 16 points was either a scoop and score or a pick 6.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
I got it, but still, I mean, they were,
right.
They were in a game against Clemson, and so does that mean that they are not wildly overmatched against a team like Clemson? But what does that say about Clemson, who we weren't impressed with in the first week against LSU?
Exactly. We just don't have enough data points, fellas.
Not enough data points, right?
Right.
I just don't like that it opened at 6 and it's like you could have gotten it at 3.5 last night.
I didn't watch much of the second half of Troy Clemson. I saw that Crowder threw 3 interceptions. I mean, if he doesn't throw those picks, then maybe they would have been more in business.
All right, so you like Florida, Ole Miss, Arkansas over, Vandy, Haynes King over rushing yards, and Star Thomas touchdown.
Correct.
All right.
Hey, there's another one I haven't played, but man, whenever Power 4 teams go up to Laramie, Wyoming, they usually don't do well. Remember that Texas Tech game? Was that last year or 2 years ago? And Utah's looked good early, and I like their quarterback, but they're laying 23.5 at Wyoming. That would be another game kind of off the radar that I would maybe add small change, but no, you have my picks.
All right. NFL, anything in the NFL?
I love the Bengals. Look, I'm not worried about their offense. I know their offense did not play well last week, but I thought they were going to have one of the 2 or 3 worst defenses in the league. And I know the Browns aren't a juggernaut offensively, but the defense won that game for them. And the Jags went 1-0 straight up on the road last year, all the losses by at least 3. So now I have to have it at 3. You got to buy that half point to 3 if your number's 3.5. But the Bengals are completely healthy. Only 2 guys on the injury report, and both practiced yesterday. So I got to go Bengals -3 at home to the Jags.
I can't remember the numbers, but I heard it on some where Joe Burrow, by far his worst numbers in his career have come against the Browns, against Jim Schwartz's defense.
Especially at Cleveland.
Yeah,
especially
like
at Cleveland.
Burrow he does not they play well against him.
All right, so you like the Bengals against the Jaguars? That's 3.5. Is that right? 3.5.
Well, buy it at 3 now. Whatever. I still like it at 3.5.
Yeah. I got you. All right. Any other NFL that you really like?
Yeah. I might not like teasers, but all 3 of these, they just have to win outright because they're all 6.5. I mean, you can do money line parlay or teaser, whatever works better. Your Cowboys, who played very well last week, and dang, CD Lamb, catch the ball. And so Cowboys to the Giants. Arizona at home to Carolina, and the Bills at the Jets. All they got to do is win outright. I might end up just laying the 6.5 of the Bills, and I kind of lean over on that game at 46.5. No receiving yards props for San Fran yet, but if Pearsall's less than 70, I'll be on the over. I had over 42.5 last week. He had 100 and change. And Jalen Hurts
even with it being Mac Jones?
100%, because Kittle's out. Jennings is very questionable.
Right.
Demarcus Robinson and Ayuk are out. I think Pearsall is just going to get the targets. And Brian Thomas Jr. had some big games with Mac at QB last year for the Jags.
Gotcha.
I got one more.
I told Roser last night, when you plug in, like when you were talking about those the teases. On one of them, I think it was a better number if you didn't tease it. Like just Cowboys Bills money line parlay was like minus 111. So I was like, you know what? Like you can go about it either way, I think.
Yeah, whatever's best for you odds-wise, I'm fine with. Just I want them to just have to win outright. That's all.
I got you. Yeah, right, to try to get to that number. All right, and then what was the other one?
Man, until it doesn't work, I'm doing Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown. Now, it's kind of getting pricey. It's in that minus 140 to minus 150 range. But so at least that. And then if you want to maybe for less get aggressive with it, I did it specific to the first half last week at plus 180. Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown first half this week's plus 200 at DraftKings. And for him to have 2 or more touchdowns, which he did last week, it's plus 390. And if you want to do it specific to the first quarter, and he scored a rushing touchdown first drive last week, it's plus 500. So any and all of those if you want.
All right, so I have all right, so we got Bengals. We got some kind of teaser or money line parlay with Arizona, the Cowboys, and the Bills. Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown. Pearsall if it's less than 70. Right?
Correct.
On the over on his yards. Nothing on tonight's Packers-Commanders, huh?
Well, you know I want to be on my side squad, Commanders, but I hate road teams on Thursday. But kind of like I was saying with Georgia Tech, and what was the other underdog I was talking about? But if I can get a better number live or at halftime, like if I can get the Commanders, if they fall down 10-0 and I can get them plus 7 or more, I'll be all over it.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so you just don't like the opening number, which is like 3, 4, somewhere in that range, right?
Yeah, and I mean, I don't really like road teams on the short week in the NFL.
That's fair. All right, fair enough. All right, so we got Florida, Arkansas, Ole Miss over, Vandy, Haynes King over rushing yards, Star Thomas touchdown, Bengals. Then some money line or teaser deal with the Cowboys, Bills, and Cardinals. Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown.
I'm sorry, I forgot my favorite one in college. My bad. Do we have time?
Yes.
Okay.
Your favorite one? Your favorite?
Yeah, I must not have put it in the DM. Sorry. Missouri's team total over 37. Okay, Missouri team total over 37.5. Against Louisiana. Bo Prabula's looked fantastic so far. He was 30 of 39 for 334, 3 tutties, no picks last week. They actually out-yarded Kansas 595 to 226. They doubled them in time of possession, and they had a 28-13 first down advantage. And UL Lafayette against Power 4 teams since 2021, they've given up 38 at Texas, 49 at FSU, 35 at Minnesota, but we know PJ Fleck's not an offensive juggernaut. 38 at Wake Forest, and 34 to TCU in the bowl game last year. But it was 27-0 at halftime, and it was 34-0 with 9 minutes and change left in the third quarter. And the Frogs just they just kind of hit the brakes offensively. But I like Mizzou team total over 37.5. I think it's the best bet on the board.
All right, Missouri team total over 37.5 is your favorite one. Brian, it is always a pleasure. We'll catch up with you next week.
Thanks, fellas.
All right, man. Brian Edwards from Vegas Insider joining us weekly. I like his games this week. I like all those. I think that Arkansas Ole Miss, the only thing that worries me is it seems obvious.
It does.
61.5?
I bet it.
You did?
Yeah, I bet it a couple days ago. I was like, this seems like...
You're going to be in a World War II museum anyway.
Yeah, I know. I was like, no, because it's a night game.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's a night game.
Well, I don't know.
I think we're going to go to...
You'll be walking Lake Pontchartrain.
I think we may go to Manning's.
Oh,
sports bar.
You've already done a little. Did you do a little convincing last night?
Yeah, I guess.
What?
No, I'm not saying anything.
What, you don't want to jinx it?
No.
Did you bring it up?
No.
Sheepishly bring it up?
No, one of her friends did. One of her friends got into work, and somebody her friend works with said, "Did you hear the Chris Vernon show yesterday?" Sends a text about it, and so she goes and watches it. While I'm there, and I was like, hey, can you watch that after I'm gone? Like, watch that after I'm gone.
She watched it.
Yeah, a little bit of it. Yeah.
Oh, we've got a snake amongst us. There's somebody at her work.
And I've met him, too.
Oh,
I met the guy. I know the guy. I know him.
God, a snake
Yeah.
amongst us. He ran to her and said, "Go watch the show. They were talking about you."
So he told one of his coworkers, and the coworker is friends with her.
A narc.
Yeah.
There's a narc.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Boy,
Yeah.
I bet you got a talking to.
No.
Oh,
No.
buddy.
No. It's all good. It's all good.
Look at your blushing. You got to watch out, bro.
Yeah, I know.
There might be somebody that knows somebody, and the word gets back to
It
her.
is. It's Memphis. There is. It's
Word.
always somebody that knows somebody here.
Never know. Hey,
Yeah.
look! Yesterday, I got a text out of nowhere from my old homie Thomas McKee, longtime listener, who I shouted out yesterday.
Yeah.
Who I guess he was listening yesterday. He was like, "Hey man, thanks for the shout out." And I told you he's now helping run TGL.
Yeah.
The Tiger
Golf League.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
golf league that's going on down in Orlando right now. But I tell you, like all these people from like not only maybe in a hospital here working with your girlfriend, but also all around the country in different spots that were former Grizzlies fans that have stuck with us. That now they might live elsewhere, have different jobs, but they still keep up with their Memphis connection to sports on a daily basis.
do.
But I mean, look, there are also snakes out there. There are snakes in the grass. There are snakes in the grass. We know there's snakes in the grass.
Yeah, this guy, he's not a snake.
No, yes, he
just
is.
thought it was funny.
Yes, he is.
He thought it was funny because he knows my girlfriend. He goes, that sounds exactly like her having everything planned out.
Oh, this
Yeah, it
guy is a
absolutely
boa
does.
constrictor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He is a snake. All right. Let's get
But
to
she's
it.
probably wondering now she probably figured out now why I asked her last night. I said, this was before she knew about this. I said, does that World War II museum have a gift shop? And she says, they have a couple of them. And I was like, oh, okay. Because I literally was going to get us all helmets.
Oh, my God.
I was going to get us helmets.
That's going to do it for today's show. Devin must have seen iShowSpeed outside the window when he took off racing. He's in the parking garage. Is iShowSpeed in the parking garage?
He's in our parking garage?
Oh, he's in our parking garage.
He's trying to get to the court.
Wow.
Well, we could let him in.
Yeah, we could.
We could let
All
him
right,
in.
iShowSpeed. All right, it's going to do it for today's show. Thanks to iShowSpeed.
Yeah.
Thanks to Devin Walker. Thanks to John Roser across the glass. Thank you to Jalen back in the studio. Until tomorrow. We gone.